What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today we're going to be getting into the Galaxy S24 Ultra Arc Pulse case. If you guys haven't seen this guy, it's one of the craziest case options, if you can even call it that, for your Galaxy S24 Ultra. I made a video on this particular device last year, and it was very polarizing. Lots of people liked it, lots of people hated it. So we're going to take a look at it again today and show you guys how it looks on the S24 Ultra. Just got this in. Very excited. Before we get started, I do want to thank my 4-year-old son, Jonathan. Just had a birthday a couple days ago. You guys can see right here today, we've got the Stegosaurus. This is actually the 3D printed Stegosaurus that we made while we were on vacation at one of the museums. He looks very, very cool. And then we also have here, you can see this turtle, which is actually a keychain that I got from my friends at Howl, and I gave it to Jonathan. He really likes playing around with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the video. I guess I want to remind you guys, if you are new to the channel, check out our website, sammyguru.com. You can also sign up for our mystery box program, get it on the newsletter, all that good stuff if you're here in the US. We also are now putting out Samsung news on the website, so you can find the latest Samsung news tutorials. If you are in the US, you can sign up for our mystery box, get a free case cleaning kit, desktop phone stand when you order a new phone through our affiliate link. Coming up next, we've got the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6 program. Links are in the pinned comment description if you are interested. So, as you guys probably know, I always have some case on my phone in every video that I make. And today, before I put on the new Arc Pulse, I actually have the UAG Plasma XTE case with a kickstand. Quite a few guys have asked about this one in the previous videos where I've had it on when it was just sitting kind of there. So I figured I'd show this real quick. But today we're going to be swapping it into something much different. The UAG Plasma kickstand case, while it is a very cool case, it is definitely not what you would call a minimalistic case. It's definitely a pretty bulky sized case for the S24 Ultra. And the Arc Pulse is definitely not that. So today we're going to be looking at something definitely a lot more minimal. And they've actually upped their game a little bit on the packaging this year. Last year they were just starting out, so it was certainly a little more minimal packaging as well. And there it is, the beautiful Arc Pulse. It's basically just a two-piece case that's got this machined aluminum frame, which is polished here. Very, very beautiful. And it's got reinforcements on the inside of the corners here. I'll show you what it looks like here. That's it. I mean, there's nothing else to it. It comes in a bunch of different colors. This particular one, I believe they call mirror gray, which is supposed to match the color of this particular S24 Ultra, which I have here, which is the gray version. You can see it is quite shiny. Try to catch it in the light here, the studio light. It is shiny, but it does somewhat match the color of this one. So the way you apply this is first you put, and they actually do have this on the back. Let me show this really quickly. They do have the instructions here on the back. You can also see a QR code to watch a little video on how they apply it. This shows a mock-up of their iPhone version, but the same instructions apply for the S24 Ultra as well. You're just going to go ahead and apply the bottom first, put it on one side, and then kind of scoot it over to the other. And then here, you're going to apply the top camera side first, and then kind of tuck it over. So here first, just make sure we've got it in the correct orientation. You see it's got some Arc Pulse branding on the inside. Let's see if I can get that in focus for you guys. There it is. And so what I'm going to do, like I said, is just apply one side, and then you kind of shimmy it over. In fact, I think on the S24 Ultra, you want to apply the S Pen side first because it's got a bit of a bevel to it, and then just push that down until it is completely tight against the bottom of the phone. You do have to definitely play around with it a little bit. You're not going to get the perfect fit on the first try. Last year, I certainly had to play with it quite a bit, and you definitely have to also push it. You can't be scared to push it a little bit to get that super tight fit, to make sure that you also have that drop protection on the corners. And also, as you use it over time, the fit just improves over time. So don't be too worried if you do decide to buy one of these and you don't get it correct the first time. It's going to take a little bit of trial and error and also using it, and then it loosens up a little bit. So throughout the first day, usually there's no problem. I will say this one is a little bit not perfectly centered here in the beginning, so let me try to take off this piece. I wanted to show this in real time. It looks like this piece was maybe bent under it. I can't tell. Let's try putting it in this way and then trying to kind of shimmy it on. Let's see, there we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. There we go. So you do have to be a little careful, like I said, make sure you get that right fit, but I think that looks correct now. I want to show this in real time because last year people were asking about the application process. Now this one, you would definitely have to go camera side first. So make sure you put it over the camera side, and then you're going to pull it a little bit so it goes over the other edge, and then push all the way down until it fits right over the camera housing like that. Now, I will tell you, this looks a lot better than last year. Last year there was quite a lot of space and it wasn't perfectly symmetric. It looks like if I push this a little bit here, I should be able to get this to be perfectly symmetric. If you guys can see that, it should look really nice. I think it actually looks pretty nice there. And there's not too much space around the camera rings from the case to the camera rings. Anyway, I think it looks really nice. Again, the aesthetics of this is really up to your own personal preference, but it's certainly minimal. And the thing is, it keeps it off your desk, right? If you've got the phone down your desk like this, it's going to keep it, up off the desk on the back. And also because it's got this raised up on the front, if you put it down like this, it also keeps the screen off the desk as well. So that's, it's basically the only protection it offers. Now, if you do drop it on the corners, right, directly on the corners, it will offer some protection there. But in terms of, it's not going to offer protection from scuffing up your sides and things like that. But it should do a pretty good job. They claim it does a pretty good job if you drop it, preventing you from actually cracking your screen, because this kind of makes it, these are reinforced and it does have that shock absorbing material on the inside. I'm not going to drop my phone on purpose, but last year I dropped it a few times. Not on concrete, but on like actual, just like the sidewalk. And I dropped it only one time on the sidewalk and a couple times on carpet, and it was fine. So, it definitely scuffed up the case, but it didn't scuff up the phone too bad. Anyway, definitely a minimalist case. It's not for everybody, but it's something very interesting. The price is pretty high though. I think this particular one, the mirror gray, I think was $79. I can't remember. There's one go all the way up to the gold. I think it might be something like, I don't know, maybe $100. So it's definitely a expensive case. If you're looking, in terms of like Spigen, you can find a case for $10 if you wanted to, and it also doesn't offer max drop protection. So in that sense, it's definitely not for everyone. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Let me know if you have any questions about the Arc Pulse. I'll drop the link below to purchase it if you're interested. And again, happy to answer questions if you will have them. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon, check out the new website, as I said, join the Mystery Box program and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.